grew up in Rosedale on the west side of town, and I went to Rosedale Elementary School. I have an older brother who is a couple years older than I am, and when he went to high school as a freshman, that's when they started busing us over to East High. They integrating, I guess. I don't know what they. As a kid, I don't think we pay attention. We just go, oh, okay, we're doing this now, okay. So he started here as a freshman, and then I came 2 years later. I had done some running when I was a kid before I got to high school. I ran on a club track team for a few years. Not a lot of kids from our actual school came here. We actually, a lot of parents, I think, had them go to different schools around. Some went to West, some went to North, some went to, so when we came as a group of kids, my group, I mean, there was maybe, I don't really know, maybe 20, 25. Probably coming as a freshman, I probably was consistently the most successful at everything that I did, whether it be just cross country or even in track. I think it was the easiest year for me to be successful. After my senior year, or during my senior year, applied to colleges, knew I wanted to run, checked out a few programs, knew I wanted to go to a bigger school. So even though I had gotten some letters from smaller schools, I hadn't gotten a lot of attention from the larger schools, which was fine. I checked out, kind of narrowed things down eventually to either Cal Poly San Luis Obispo or UC Santa Barbara. And I applied for both and got into both. I did not get into Cal Poly San Luis Obispo as a entering in the fall session. It would have been the summer session, which would have been fine, but I also had to declare a major, and I really wasn't ready to do that. I declared art, and I really wasn't sure that's what I wanted to do, and so I ended up choosing not to go there, and I ended up at UC Santa Barbara, where again my brother was as well, which was easy, and actually my mom had gone to UC Santa Barbara as well. So initially declared art again as a junior, and then immediately, I think it was like one quarter, and I changed, and then ended up declaring psychology because my mom and dad wanted me to pick something that I could either become a teacher or go on to physical therapy, is what the ultimate thought process was. And so I eventually decided that from my experiences that I had when I was in high school of going to physical therapy at Glenn and Giordano Physical Therapy. I actually had worked there as well as a summer job at some point. Anyways, I think I just kind of kept going that direction. It just kind of kept, narrowing down things and figuring things out. I didn't really want to spend 6.5 years in college at that point, but I decided, eventually decided by the time I was a senior that I definitely was what I was going to do. I applied to some schools, took the GRE, and then ended up getting in that summer before so I graduated, got in the summer, I got in during the summer, and then went to USC for physical therapy. Now I'm a physical therapist, but more importantly, I'm a mom, actually, is my primary job. I have 3 girls. They are, 2 of them are in high school. Ellie is a senior in high school. Sarah is a freshman in high school. And then Claire is my youngest, and she's a 7th grader.
Usually when we do these, I know the Hall of Famers usually get very modest, so they don't like to, tell us that their accomplishments, but hers are a lot and quite distinguished. She was the first 4-time all-area cross-country runner of the year. She had won the TIAC award, and the TIAC award is given to the outstanding Kern County female athlete and male athlete of the year. So that is the Heisman of the Kern High School District.
East High for me was, I don't think I could have asked for a different experience in high school. I think that I had a great experience here. It was a unique because I came from a different group of kids. We kind of got bused across town, so it was kind of a unique situation in terms of we hadn't known everybody for, since they were, 5 and 6 years old, is I quite don't understand exactly what it means. And so I've kind of had to really kind of think about it a little bit more and understand that my perception of my experiences when I was growing up isn't just about me. It's about people seeing somebody do well, and it's kind of cool for them too, and so for me to learn that people notice, people really acknowledge that it's neat. And it's hard for me because I'm not one to be like, hey, look at me, I'm really great and wonderful. And so it's been pretty cool.